Good morning. My name is Muremi, Johannes Muremi. I work for GIZ as a Senior Technical Field Advisor. And welcome. Today I'm going to train you on how to plant a tree in a more sustainable way. For you to plant your tree in a more sustainable way, you need what the plants needs, the food of the plants. You need the tins, the bones, the biochar, and you need the ash. You need the manure. You need the green leaves or green grass, and then you need also water for your plants. All these materials mentioned, you can find them in your area locally. They are locally available, all in your vicinity. So choosing a location is a very important aspect of your fruit tree production. It's very important to make sure that you have a location or the site that is able to have light 6 to 8 hours uninterrupted. Why it's very important? Because your fruit trees need sunlight for its all production and growth. So avoid places like closer to the walls, avoid too closer to the fence. At least it must be 2 meters away from the fence, that it cannot be growing the fence, or any other thing that grows beyond your fence is not yours. Other people and animals can use it. So it's very important when you have chosen a nice location. Also avoid where it is waterlogging, where it is the water's collecting, and so because your drainage is very important to your plant. If it's poor drainage, that's going to result that your root zones you're going to die off. So all the investment will not be worth. It's very important to choose a site that is with a good soil drainage, well drainage, and then it is what you need to have good for your planting stations. Okay, it's very important. After you choose your location, you can use your spade to measure the length. This is almost 1 meter and also 1 meter, and then you also dig 1 meter deep, and then you create 1 cubic of your food bank. It's very important for your hole to be as a square. Why is that? Because your roots can grow equally and also can enter and encourage it more equally at the angles. As we know, the plants, like us humans, we need a lot of nutrients, a lot of vitamins. So for now, we're going to explain to you on each component what the plant needs. So your old rusted tins is a very important source of your iron and zinc. That's for your proper root developments and also for the uptake of the minerals and all other nutrients that's in your soil. Your bones, that's your very good source of your calcium, and that's for your strong stems, strong root systems, and strong branches. That's also applicable to your bone char, which is actually just the bones that has been bent to create the same calcium contents and also your phosphorus content. So you need also ash, which is your very good source of your potassium. That's why it is called potassium. It's from pot ash. And this is very important for your flower formations. When you talk about flower formations, we are talking about the fruit formations. So that's why it's very, very important for the ashes for your flower formation. And then you have also your biochar or coal. That's very important also for the harmonizations and balancing of your nutrients in the soil. And also it helps also to keep the soil moisture for a longer time, and also to give the nutrients back to the plants when it's needed. It's actually get charged in the process, that then the nutrients is available to the plants. So the plant also needs animal manure, and this is, in this case, we're using the cattle manure or cow manure. This is a very good source of protein and other minerals and other nutrients that the plants needs. And also it's a very important source of food for the microorganism that is in the soil. You also need some greenness, some leaves. It can be any leaf, whether from your vegetable gardens or from your local environments. And this is a very good source of your protein or nitrates for your plant that's needed to make the plants even more greener. And also it's very good for healthy growth of your plants and for reproduction of your plants. And also you need any dry matters, dry leaves, dry grass. This is also very good. There's also some minerals and nutrients in the soil, even though it's limited, but it's also a very good source of retaining your water moisture content in the soil. It's also very important to understand that there are certain things that the plant do not need to put on your planting stations. That's your likes of your plastics, because plastic takes about 1,000 years before they decompose, and it's not good for your plant's health. You also don't need things like oil to your planting stations. You don't need things like the batteries from the radios or from the cars. Those are the don'ts. Plants don't like those things. Actually, they are toxic to your plants. Not only to the plants, but also to you as the end user of your fruits. For the food bank, you need to follow the following steps. After you dig your hole, which is 1 by 1 meter and 1 meter deep, you now start with your grasses and leaves that you put under, and then followed by the manure. You can use both cattle manure, you can use goat's manure, you can use any other manure that's at your disposal, sheep manure, and then you fill a bit with a little bit of sand on top. That just to create a little bit of compaction, and also make sure that your materials are well spread under. Again, then you repeat the same process. You start again with your grass and then manure, and then you put the sand on top again. As you are filling the planting station up, and then you start also incorporating your tins, your bones, your biochar, your ash, so that you create that rich content of your planting station. So, and then just keep on repeating till you're about 30 to 40 centimeters just on top. Before you reach the top, then you can be able to now to plant your tree. At least before you start planting your tree, you must water your tree at least 30 minutes to an hour before you plant it. So it's very important, as you know, the roots has been surrounded. You need to a little bit just stimulate it. You just a little bit touch around it so that it can be able to grow out of its zones surrounding. So it's very important that you have to place your plant at the center of your planting station so that it can grow and eat equally all these minerals that is attached. If you put on the one side, what happens is that you find that because this soil and the minerals are loose here, all the roots will grow this side. And what happens if there's strong wind, it can easily fall off. So that's why it's very important to make sure that you put it at the center so that your plant can grow equally, and the roots anchorage is also very equally distributed. And you must use the soil that you just removed from the hole itself. Why? Because this soil, preferably the top soil, it has more nutrients also. And secondly, it is very good soil. And so once you have done, you can put a little bit more again of soil. Then you just have to gentle press on it, so that we are creating a contact between your plant and your soil. You can also utilize the sun more equally. So, and also later on, as your plant's going to bear fruits, if it's straight, it can carry more fruits without causing the plants to fall down. Okay, so once we've done this one, now we can put more manure on the sides, and we'll continue with our process again, one more layer. Very important now, you have to simulate the nature that you must create your planting station this way, so that when it rains, it also can collect water for you. So how we do it, just do it like this. Just destroy the sharp edges. You see where's your water going? It's going to the center of your plant. So the next step, we're almost getting close. You have to create some mulching on top of your tree, on top of your planting station. The other step, what you do now is watering your plants. It's very important after you've planted your trees. The first time, give your plants at least 40 to 60 liters of water. Or if you have more water, like you're using the hose pipes, give more water, so that this dry organic matter put there, they can start kicking in the decomposition. It's very, very important for water, to give your plant enough water, so that all this organic matter, they start decomposing since you have now water on it. So once you have done that, you can also collect some containers, fill them with water. It's very important, especially when it's a younger plant, or maybe you're also going out to other places to visit other places. Then you can put water there. Don't put on the lid, just leave it open like this. So what's going to happen is that it's going to go like a drip. So, and then your plant have sufficient water. So this is also plenty. There are a lot of the environments. You can, another way to make them more better use, collect them then and again use on your planting stations. It's very important again after you plant your trees, because the leaf you can see is full of dust. It's very important just to clean it up. Why it's very important that you are taking out all the dust from your leaves, then you are enhancing your photosynthesis, the way the plant makes its own food. Because if it's dusty, it will not be making more of its own food. And also to cool off the plant. So yes, that's one thing that you can do. Just clean a little bit with your watering can, or with your other methods of just cleaning the leaves off. As you know, this is a grafted seedlings, meaning that the top is an old tree that started already producing. The bottom is the younger seedlings. So you need to always, after planting, make sure that anything that's growing under here, after the grafting point, you need to remove all those plants. You must cut them off. You can use a sharp knife, or if you have a pruning shear, you can use a pruning shear. Important, like in this case, we can see our plant has some branches. You can also cut off at an angle your edge. So that what you're going to do, you're going to stimulate your plant to put more side branches. That's what you need for your plants. So I mean, that's it. Yes. Then after that, make sure that anything that's growing here, it must be kept off. You must take it off, so that you can have one single stem, and that can be very much well developed and strong. It's also very important now that, as you can see, we also have made a bank of taking in consideration your slope, that when it also rains, that can help you to retain water and harvest more water for your plant. So we make that neat soil bank to harvest water for you. So we come to the end of our training. My name is Muremi from GIZ Farming for Resilience. Thank you for watching.